Hello? Moose baby?
World which was new and strange to him.
Strange because there was no title and very abrupt narration.
There were many things for Moose Baby to learn about his new world.
Like why he's so hideous.
First, he had to learn to manage his long, wobbly...
And we cut that word because it was
he
filthy.
moved first one leg and then another.
Then he realized that his mother had abandoned him to go dig through garbage cans and drink the dregs of discarded whiskey bottles.
Moose Baby, again, was hideously ugly, we think you'll agree.
Good night.
The effort of his first steps tired Moose Baby, and
he died, apparently.
While he slept by the edge of the pond, his mother searched for tender water plants.
And a husband.
About time.
Finally, the sound of the splashing water awakened the little moose, and he joined his mother in the cool water.
His mother warned him not to cramp her style and to get scarce if a good-looking bull moose happened along.
Aggressive bird.
He watched his mother and learned what to do. When she pushed her nose under the water to feed, he tried it.
He failed. His disappointed mother could barely hide her shame.
Check it out. Mom's lost all her baby weight. She's looking fine.
When she left the pool to graze in the meadow, he followed her.
Moose Baby's abandonment issues would haunt him for the rest of his short life.
While his mother ate the meadow grass, he nibbled some willow leaves.
Willow leaves cause blindness, paralysis, and death.
By the end of the first day, Moose Baby was strong enough to follow his mother wherever she went.
Mostly to one of Moose Baby's many uncle's places.
Oh, Moose Baby Mama.
Each day, Moose Baby learned more about his world. He saw many other animals in the valley. An elk came to the meadow to eat the tender grass. Nearby, her calf rested in a protected place.
I can't reach this one spot. Help,
The
Mom,
baby elk
help!
was safely hidden, for his spotted coat blended with his surroundings.
I can see you. Your spots make it more obvious.
Moose Baby looked and listened as he followed his mother.
That camera out of my face. I'm warning you!
He saw a little chipmunk filling his cheeks with grass seeds.
He heard Dave Seville yelling in frustration at the chipmunk.
He saw a ground squirrel, and the squirrel saw him too.
Dun, dun, dun!
He saw a bird for about 0.2 of a second.
Wherever he went, the baby moose saw more creatures of the forest.
The baby moose named Moose Baby, right?
I hope so, yeah.
Some coyote pups were exploring the world around their den, and Moose Baby watched them as they learned to be hunters.
He even offered to let them drag him down by his nose and chew through his vulnerable tendons.
Oh dear, I don't want to fall and break a hip.
When he looked the other way, he saw a large bird perched on a fallen log.
Nevermore.
It was a golden eagle.
Or it would be golden once it was battered and deep-fried to a deep golden brown.
So, this is life, huh? Frankly, I'm not that impressed.
As the days passed, Moose Baby and his mother spent many hours grazing in the meadow.
Eating like drunken frat boys at an old country buffet.
When evening shadows spread across the meadow, Beaver became active in the nearby pond.
His doctor told him to stay active and lose a few pounds or he was putting him on Lipitor.
Sometimes the beaver's noisy dive brought Moose Baby running to the edge of the water to see what was happening.
Beaver and his poker buddies found it hilarious and kept it up for hours.
But the beaver was not disturbed by his new neighbor.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about noise levels, but I got the cops on speed dial. Not a problem.
Beaver spent much of his time bringing sticks and mud to...
To where? Where did Beaver bring his sticks and mud? Oh, God, it's killing me! Where?
The beaver made the dam to form a pond for his own use.
It's his version of a
He shared
gated
his home with
community.
the other animals who were attracted to the water.
Beavers are anti-Semitic.
Moose came to the beaver pond to eat the tender water plants that grew on the bottom.
Yeah, those, but I also chomped down the occasional tennis shoe or the odd Schlitz malt liquor can. Not bad.
What? Please pass the ketchup. I think it's gonna rain.
Ducks glided over its smooth surface hunting for food. And the otter found it a good fishing place.
While Mr. Fish lived out his last moments in unfathomable suffering, thinking about the anguish of his wife and 12 young children.
All this Moose Baby saw. For this,
The narrator was about to speak ill of Moose Baby, but Moose Baby's powerful friends got to him first.
Well, what does the god Thor think of Moose Baby?
I can take or leave him.
Thank you, the god Thor.
You got it. But enough of that. Let's move on.
the summer days passed, and in the fall the valley was bright with color.
Moose Baby watched in horror as some local pagans burned Nick
Winter
Cage.
brought gray skies and falling snow.
Yeah, we know how the seasons
Snow
work.
muffled the forest sounds, covered the meadows and beaver ponds with a thick white blanket.
Nature's snuggie.
Only a few animals were still active in the valley, and the Moose Baby's home was silent and lonely.
Much like the Murphy home when the Vikings don't cover against the Bears.
Hey, Ma, what's that guy with the rifle doing over there?
By midwinter, the little calf was 8 months old and had grown into a sturdy young moose.
He looked less like
He
a
still
wet
followed
rat
his
on
mother,
stilts.
For there were more lessons to learn about his changing world.
Lessons like why we cross to the other side of the street when we see Old Man Badger come.
Winter was a hard time for the animals in the valley.
Unemployment and alcoholism were at record highs.
Plus, the kid from Into the Wild had just set up camp and was really getting on everyone's nerves.
Footing was dangerous in the deep snow, for ice-covered rivers and ponds could trap even the mightiest bull moose.
Oh, the cameraman pushed me! They trucked me in from the zoo and dumped me here!
Well, he's dead.
The young moose learned to stay on the wind-swept hillsides where the snow was not too deep.
Despite several attempts by nearby film crews to lure him onto the thin ice.
He learned how to quench his thirst by watching his mother eat snow when all the ponds were frozen.
I'd rather have some gin.
The moose gathered in the meadow, and together they broke through the drifts and trampled down the snow to search for food.
It made for riveting television. Riveting, I say.
Once again, the young moose saw the coyote.
Go to hell, Moose
Now,
Baby!
the coyote was a full-grown hunter, lurking along the trails in search of weak or careless members of the forest family.
Hello? Any weak or careless people out there that, need a hand? Anyone? Hello?
Bobcats were also dangerous, for these small hunters could kill a large animal if it became trapped in the deep snow.
They killed the animal by sitting around and waiting for them to die while they were trapped in the deep snow.
One day in January, the young moose saw a large bull with only one antler.
So he mocked him.
The bull's other antler had fallen on the snow.
For some reason, his thoughts drifted to former baseball player John Crook.
By the end of January, all the bull moose had dropped their antlers.
Don't look at us, we're
From a
horrible.
distance, cows and bulls looked very much alike.
Hey, Betty, looking good. Whoa, sorry, Frank.
Hey, Frank, looking good. That's right, I'm tired of living a lie.
The young moose stayed with his mother throughout the long winter. He grew larger and stronger and learned the lessons of survival in a winter world.
Lesson number 1 for winter survival, do not watch the Star Wars holiday special.
The first days of spring awakened the cold valley.
The valley hit snooze 4 times before it decided to call in sick to work.
The warm sun freed the captive streams, and willow buds burst from their winter shells as new life flowed through the branches.
It's not life. Moose Baby's just relieving himself.
Moose baby.
Small animals awoke from their winter sleep to greet the new season, and birds returned to the forest.
Hey, I'm back from Florida. What did I miss? Did Moose Baby do anything interesting? Nothing whatsoever, you say? Just wandered around aimlessly? Well, glad I didn't watch that.
Tweet.
Once again, the forest was green
yeah.
and filled with familiar sights and sounds.
Oh, man, Why wasn't I doing that all winter?
Well, got some you-know-whatin' in the woods to take care of.
Soon the valley was alive with baby creatures. Bear cubs played in the warm sun under the watchful eyes of their mother.
Let's go see if there are any leftover pieces of grizzly man, kids.
Baby red squirrels sunned themselves on a
A
log.
local hermit sized them up for that night's dinner.
The junco babies were safe in their nest on the ground.
The tale of Moose Baby, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, that's good barfed up earthworm.
When he was 2 years old, Moose Baby had grown into a sturdy young bull and carried a small set of antlers.
He began to resent that his mother had named him Moose Baby.
Each year, he grew a larger set of antlers to replace those lost during the winter.
He saved his old antlers in a pile, a habit which greatly disturbed the other moose.
Now the young bull roamed the hillsides and meadows of his valley home, wise in the ways of the forest.
But ignorant in the ways of the internet, he frequently sent off large checks to Nigeria.
2 crew members committed suicide rather than continue filming the damn moose.
Moose baby, moose
At
baby.
5 years of
give me your
age,
hand.
he was a magnificent bull moose, ready to meet any challenge of his wilderness home.
Gossip magazines ran rampant speculation about why Moose Baby was rarely seen in the company of women.
Moose Baby's head is now proudly displayed next to a neon Molson sign in some Canadian's basement.
Moose
Moose
Baby.
Baby.